Guys, happy Fragrance Friday. So today we are going to go over all the body care, including the fragrance mists and body lotions or creams that I have used all week. So we are going to start with last Friday and then go up through Thursday, which is actually yesterday. And if you are interested in what I am wearing today, which is this Friday, you can go ahead onto Instagram and follow me over there because I do post my scent of the day over there pretty much every single day. So I will go ahead and drop my handle right here so you guys can find me over there. And I have a ton of new scents to talk about, or they're new to me anyways. So I was going to tell you guys more about these fragrances. That I picked up this last week and tried them out a little more and tried them on my whole body. So we are going to be talking about Sweetheart Cherry and also Peach Bellini, which are somewhat new Bath and Body Works releases. And also this one that came out just a little while ago, but this one is new to me. So this one actually is Meet Me in Miami. It came out like for Body Care Day, but we're going to talk about this one too because this is new to me and the first time I used it on my whole body and everything. And then we are also going to talk about this Sweet Tooth perfume as well. So I'll give you guys a better idea of how I like these because I've gotten a chance to actually try these out completely on my full body and for like a day or more. So we are just going to go ahead and get into this today. But first of all, I would love for you to go ahead and put your scent of the day down in the comments because I would love to know what you're wearing as well. Whether that be a lotion, a fragrance mist, or perfume, whatever it is, go ahead and drop that in the comments. And we are just going to go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so let's get started. So beginning with last Friday. So last Friday, I pulled out one that actually has been in my collection for a little while now. I got this actually during the winter of this year, and this is a chocolate mint fragrance. So this one is actually from Victoria's Secret, and it is called Frost Melt. I'm not sure if they still have this one available or not. If they do, it would be under their sale section or their 60% off section because they did lower the price to this one for like $5.99 or $6.99 for SAS, but I actually picked it up before that on a different sale. But I've been enjoying this one. I wasn't really sure what to expect with this one because I definitely do not like minty scents usually on my body. And I really hate that cooling sensation that sometimes peppermint fragrances or minty fragrances can have. They kind of give you a cooling sensation, and I really hate that for some reason. I know a lot of people do love that, but I do not. So I am really happy with this one because it doesn't give me any kind of cooling sensation or anything like that. And it's definitely not too potent with that mint. So on the front, it just says fresh mint and chocolate. And I do love this packaging because they actually have like frost on the bottle, which I mean, of course, it's not regular frost, but it's made to look like frost and you can actually feel it. It is textured. So the back of this one says hot chocolate ignites mint and tonka, warming the season's frost. So yeah, I wasn't really sure what to expect from this one. I knew it was going to be chocolate and mint, but to me, this one is so much better than I thought it was going to be. I actually did pair this one with the lotion, and I love the lotion bottle even more. It's so cute with that little winter scenery, and it also has like a frosted type look and texture on this bottle. But it's super cute. So yeah, I paired these together. This is kind of a light scent. It's not really too potent at all, but that's kind of what makes me like this one because I don't like a strong peppermint or minty smell at all. But this one you can definitely get the mint in it, but it's more of like a toned down mint. Yeah, it's like a very toned down mint, and you do get that chocolate as well. And then you get something else, which I believe is that tonka. It almost adds like more of a gourmandness to this, that tonka in here. But yeah, those three notes definitely smell great. I'm sure there's probably more notes than just those, but it smells really, really good. It's definitely kind of a toned down chocolate mint kind of scent, and you could definitely pair this with a lot of different perfumes and different things, but this is definitely a great base layer with like a chocolate mint. Like if you had a chocolate perfume or something to put on top of that, that would be really, really good. But yeah, this one smells really good. I've been loving this one. And I've been also pairing it with my Dove peppermint bark soap. So yeah, I've been still using some winter scents still, because to me, it is just really rainy where I am. I'm right on the coast of Washington, and it's been just kind of dreary and rainy and stormy. So I keep pulling out my winter scents because it just does not seem appropriate to pull out my spring scents. Like I love to wear spring and summer type scents when it's sunny out, and it just really hasn't been like that here. So I've not been in a rush to get into like any tropicals or spring scents really, because it just doesn't seem like the weather is allowing for it here where I am anyways. Okay, so that was Friday. So now we're going to go to Saturday. So Saturday, I pulled out one that has actually been one of my favorites recently. I got this, I think, around the same time I did get Frost Melt, and this one is also from Victoria's Secret as well. But this one is Bare Vanilla Candied, and there is something about this one that I keep gravitating back toward. I've been loving this one. I think this is one of my favorites of Bare Vanilla, like flankers. Yeah, I've just been really loving this. It's very easy to wear. Like there's been other Bare Vanilla flankers that are a lot more difficult to wear. Like they are definitely not easy reach fragrances, but this one definitely is a light, fluffy vanilla with just a hint of that strawberry sprinkle in it, and it smells delicious. It is definitely a way more light and fluffy type vanilla fragrance rather than the original Bare Vanilla. It does have that DNA still, but it does not have that cashmere note. So I do like the cashmere note in the regular Bare Vanilla, but this is really good. I think I am liking this one more at the moment anyways. Of course, scent always changes and I kind of go back and forth with things, but this one has been smelling really, really good to me. I've been loving this one. So let me know if you guys have been loving this Bare Vanilla Candied. Yeah, I definitely smell a difference from the regular Bare Vanilla. It just is minus that cashmere note with a lot more like fluffiness in that vanilla. It's not like cakey or anything like that, but it's more of like a light and airy type of vanilla with, you know, just a sweetness from that strawberry as well. But yeah, I've been really gravitating toward this one, and I keep pulling this one out. So I did use this one with the lotion. So this is just the Bare Vanilla candied lotion, and the back of this one actually says strawberry sprinkles, marshmallow flower, a nostalgic twist on Bare Vanilla. So yeah, if you guys have been watching my channel, you guys know I love vanillas. I love Bare Vanilla. I love a lot of vanilla type scents. So yeah, this was definitely a plus for me. I even thought about getting backups of this one, even though I am so not needing backups. Like I do not need to get backups. But yeah, that's how much I've loved this one. I've just really fallen in love with this one. Okay, so now we are on to some of the new scents to talk about. So first, this was what? Let's see. Sunday. So on Sunday, I started trying out the new scents. So I first of all had to try out this one first. So this one is Sweetheart Cherry. This is relatively new. It's been out for a little while now. I was able to get mine before Valentine's Day, so I was pretty happy because this is a Valentine's scent for Bath and Body Works. They actually came out with this one for Valentine's Day, and then they also repackaged Strawberry Pound Cake as well. But I already have that one, and I'm pretty familiar with that scent. So I definitely wanted to try out this Sweetheart Cherry one, though. This seems right up my like line of scent. I love cherry scents, and the other notes in this are like spot on as well. So Sweetheart Cherry has fragrance notes of wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped vanilla. Okay, so the little saying says, bring out your inner sweetness with the scent of juicy cherries and savory pistachios. Life's dreamier with a sweet treat. So, first of all, I have to say that I truly do love this scent. So from the time I smelled it, I really was liking it. And then when I wore it on my whole body, I really fell in love with this scent. So I know a lot of people say that this isn't super strong or anything like that, which I agree. I mean, it's not the strongest ever, but a lot of fruity scents aren't necessarily the strongest. They just don't have as much lasting power sometimes. But this one, to me, even though some people are saying that this one does not last a long time, to me, this one actually lasts quite a while. And when I pair it with the Sweetheart Cherry body cream, I mean, it lasted for me all day. I could smell this still in the evening after like putting it on in the morning. And not every body cream and fragrance mist combo I can smell toward the end of the evening, but this one really stuck with me. I did spray my clothes and my body with this, so keep that in mind as well. And then using a body cream to me really enhances that scent. If you are really into the scent, you need to have a lotion or body cream because the scent just won't last without it. If you use just a basic drugstore lotion or something, I mean, it's not going to hold the scent as well if you don't layer it with the creams. So I tend to always try to layer them with the body cream or lotion if I have it or something similar. And yeah, when I use this with the lotion, this was definitely lasting me all day long. As far as just using the mist, I'm not sure because I did use the lotion and the lotion is very potent. I would almost say that the body cream in this smells stronger than the fragrance mist. So if you do enjoy this scent, if you enjoy the Sweetheart Cherry scent, I definitely recommend to pick up the body cream with it because it will just make your longevity last a lot longer in this scent. And yeah, I'm truly loving this scent with that wild cherry, the pistachio, and the vanilla. I really do smell all of those. So yeah, I smell all of those scents in this right away. Once you spray it, you smell a lot of cherry. And then once you have it on, that cherry tones down quite a bit. And you're left with kind of a smooth, like soft cherry note, and then pistachio, and the vanilla to me is kind of in the background, but I do enjoy the mixture of these three scents. It does not smell exactly like any of the other cherry scents that have come out, but to me it is reminiscent of Sunset Glow. So I know that those are completely different scents, but they do both have a cherry note in them, and I think they both have a vanilla note as well. And if you guys have been watching my videos for quite a while, you would know that I fell in love with Sunset Glow. I absolutely love Sunset Glow. It's one of my favorites for sure, and that is pretty much when I fell in love with cherry scents too, and realized that they just combined with my body chemistry really, really well. So yeah, after having this one, it does kind of remind me of Sunset Glow, but it is different because you can pick out those notes. You can pick out a pistachio note from this and a cherry note. Whereas in the Sunset Glow, there's no pistachio note. There's a few other notes. But this one is so well blended. And to me, the Sunset Glow one is very well blended as well, with all of the notes like equally in there. And Sweetheart Cherry does kind of the same thing. It kind of blends all the notes together and just makes it a really well-rounded fragrance. So yeah, the cherry kind of tones down once you're wearing it, but it's still there for me. I definitely am getting the cherry still when I have it on my body. But I know that some people have said that they don't get the cherry note as much when they've sprayed it on their body, and after a while they only get the vanilla and the pistachio, where I definitely still get that cherry note. But like I said, my skin chemistry does really, really well with cherry scents for some reason. So that could be why. But yeah, I've been loving this. This could easily be a new favorite for me. And just kind of a heads up, I did use this one twice in the same week. So I will be showing this one to you again in a minute. But that's how much I loved it. I had to come back to it and use it again. I really do love this scent. I love cherry scents though. So let me know what you guys think of Sweetheart Cherry, because I think it is just awesome. Like, I love this one so much. Smells so good. But let me know what you guys think. Okay, so then we're going to move on to Monday. So on Monday, I pulled out another new one that I picked up recently at a sale. So this one is also from Bath & Body Works. It is Meet Me in Miami. So this one actually came out quite a while ago. It came out, I think, around Body Care Day, which was before Christmas. So it's been around, but it really did not stand out to me. And I also did not want to wear summery scents really in the winter. Like, when it's winter, I really like those cozy, warm scents, especially where I am living right now. It is just cold a lot of the times, especially in winter. It's just cold and rainy and windy. So I just really like cozy scents in the wintertime. But this one, yeah, I passed up on this one a few times. And then at this last sale for $5.95, I believe, for the fragrance mist, I ended up picking up this one because it just caught my eye, and none of the other things were really standing out to me. Like, I either had them, I just wasn't interested. So I ended up picking up the Meet Me in Miami, and it does have fragrance notes of breezy palm trees, cabana coladas, and sun-tanned days. The little saying says, book a trip to Miami with a fragrance that whisks you away to poolside cabanas and vibrant days in the Florida sun. So I've never been to Miami or anything like that, but yeah, I was guessing this would be a very beachy type scent, and it definitely is. So to me, this one was like a really hard one to put my finger on. When I first smelled this one, my first impressions of this was really all over the place because I couldn't really tell if I liked it or not. So this was one I definitely want to wear on my body and kind of see how I liked it, see how it performed. So there is one thing though, is that I did not pick up the body cream to this one. I figured I could just layer it with like a coconut lotion, since I do have coconut lotions in my collection. So I ended up actually using this Coco Shea with it, and it actually went really, really well with this scent. It just made it even more beachier, I think. But yeah, this scent is really kind of different, I would say. Like, I was kind of comparing it to Cocoa Paradise, but after wearing this is totally different than Cocoa Paradise. And to me, the packaging looks really retro. I don't know if you guys think so or not, but to me, it looks like so retro with the packaging. And it's giving me like beachy, but it's kind of like you get like just a hint of coconut. There really isn't a ton of coconut in this at all. So if you're expecting a lot of coconut, there really isn't. There's a slight bit of coconut, and then it's kind of toned down into a kind of a suntanny scent, I would say. So if you don't like a suntanny beachy smell, you're definitely not going to like this one. But I was getting this one kind of in mind for summer. So I knew I wasn't really going to use this one right now, but I want to use this one in summer. And it kind of does give you almost like a little bit of a bubblegum and banana feel, but it's very, very light. And then it has a very, very light, soft, like floral feel in the background. But I'm really enjoying this one. I think this is one of my favorite like beach scents so far. So I may have to pick up the lotion once it gets closer to summer, because I do really like this one. And it's really not too strong on any of those notes. It's kind of a really blended fragrance that kind of just blends everything together in it to me. But I was really enjoying it, especially on top of that coconut lotion. It just smelled really, really good. But again, it did smell really, really beachy. So this really isn't the time of the year where I would be wearing this necessarily, but I did want to test this out and kind of see how it performed. This definitely is like a lighter scent. And since I don't have the lotion, it kind of did make it not as long lasting as some for sure. Like it's not the longest lasting scent. I'm sure it would last quite a bit longer if you use like a body cream or a lotion or something like that. But yeah, I'm really liking this one. I think it's a really nice beachy scent. I like this one actually a lot better than At the Beach. In At the Beach, there's like a weird floral or something in that I just do not like that. So yeah, this one is going to be like one of my summer go-tos. But yeah, it's kind of an odd fragrance for sure, but I'm actually really enjoying this one so far. So that one was Meet Me in Miami. Let me know what you guys think of Meet Me in Miami as well in the comments. I would love to know. Okay, so now we're moving on to Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I went ahead and pulled out a new one again. So this is also one that I picked up recently from the Fragrance Mist sale, and I had a couple free rewards as well. So that's how I was able to pick up the body creams for some of them. So I got those for free. And this one is Peach Bellini. So this was one of the only other ones that I was really interested in that has recently come out. I know that they have come out with their tropicals now, but I don't know. I'm still not totally into like spring, summer. So I don't know about tropical scents right now. And I have some of those tropical scents already. But this Peach Bellini one kind of stood out to me because for a while there, I was kind of avoiding peach scents. I thought that they kind of just weren't my thing, you know. So I want to give a peach scent another try because there is a peach scent that I have in my collection that I really love. And I don't have a lotion for that one. And I thought maybe the lotion for this one actually could double for that one and be like a base for that fragrance mist spray. But I also didn't want to miss out. If this was a really, really good peach, then I thought that you know, it'd be worth it to get this set. So I did get the body cream, like I said, for free with this one with a reward. And then, yeah, I got this on the body care, or not body care, it was the fragrance mist sale. So it was like $5.95. So definitely a good deal. So the fragrance notes in this are succulent peach, sparkling prosecco, and sweet orange. So that orange note to me kind of takes this fragrance over. Okay, so yeah, that orange note is just a little bit strong in here. So to me, you really do get a very orangey peach smell. So it's not straight peach for sure. It's definitely got an oranginess to it. Like you can smell that orange. For me personally, I smell the orange first and then kind of like a peachiness. But yeah, it's not a straight peach scent. You definitely get a lot of orange in this. And it does kind of have a bubbly aspect, and that's probably from that Prosecco note. So it kind of makes it feel like a bright and bubbly kind of orange peach type drink almost. So the fragrance mist that I really love that I was looking for like a base to go with is actually the Honeysuckle Peach Tea. And I love that one. It is so sugary sweet and it smells so good in summer. So I think I could still pair that with this to make it like a little bit more sugary because this is actually a lot more sour than I thought. And I think it is maybe that the orange making it a little bit more sour because I was really hoping for a really, really sweet peach where, I mean, this is a sweet peach, but it's not like a sweet sugared peach or anything like that. It's kind of sweet peach and then that orange, which makes it a little bit more citrusy. So it does give it a little bit more sourness. And yeah, if I truly like a true peach scent that I would love, if they put a little bit more sugar in this kind of and just kind of made that orange note a little bit more in the background and more of like a peach heavy scent with a strong like sugary tone, I would love that. But this is just a tiny bit more bitter than I expected. Don't get me wrong, it's not like super bitter or anything like that. It still is like kind of a sweet peach, but it's more of like a sweet peach citrus, which gives it that sour note to me. But I'm going to try it with the Honeysuckle Peach Tea when it gets closer to summer. And I think that will be a really good combo. But alone, it's a little bit more tart than I would have liked, I guess. So let me know what you guys think of Peach Bellini. Was it more tart than you expected as well, or was it what you expected? So yeah, I don't know. I kind of stay away from peach scents, but wanted to give it a try, and this was one of the only ones that really actually looked interesting to me at the time. So yeah, that's why I ended up with this one. But I mean, it's not a bad scent. It does smell good. Once it's on your skin, it's a little bit more sweeter, probably I would say, but there is still that citrus like tartness to it that comes into play. So yeah, I would definitely recommend using this with like another fragrance mist or something like that to sweeten it up if you like sweeter fragrances. But some people might really like this with that like tartness. So yeah, let me know below in the comments what you think of Peach Bellini. And then we are on to Wednesday. So Wednesday was actually Valentine's Day. So I actually did pull one out again that I told you already. So this is Sweetheart Cherry. So I pulled this one out again. I had to wear this one on Valentine's Day. It was just too good. And it just really was perfect for Valentine's Day. So I really wanted to wear this for Valentine's Day. I know I usually don't ever wear the same one twice in 1 week, but I had to this time, and I love this one. Like I told you guys, this one is so good, and it really goes well with my skin chemistry. It lasts a long time for me, and I've just been loving this one. But I don't want to take too much time on that one since I already talked about that one, and I did use it just with the cream again. So now we are on to the last day. So the last day, which was Thursday, which was yesterday, I pulled out one I actually haven't used in quite a while, but I actually really, really like this one. So this one came out last spring with kind of like a little bake shop collection. And this one is actually Sweet Petal Pound Cake. So some people were disappointed with this one because it really wasn't as cakey as had hoped, like people had hoped it to be. But to me, if you can get over that, like if you can get over that it's not like super gourmand or super cakey, this is such a pretty and feminine scent. You get that really sweet candied rose, which definitely is taking like the center stage more than that cakey note. There is a little bit of a cakey note in here, but it's more in the background for sure. Like that candied rose totally takes this over, but it makes it just a really sweet, feminine, girly fragrance. And there is a bit of floral, but like I said, it's candied. So it's like a different kind of floral. Like it's not headache inducing at all. It's just a very sweet, almost candied rose. I think the fragrance notes do say candied too. So the fragrance notes on this one are candied rose, raspberry swirl, and frosted bundt cake. So yeah, I really like this one, but I mean, it definitely isn't like a gourmand bake shop type scent to me. It's more of like a pretty feminine spring type scent to me, and it's a bit candied, like I said. But yeah, I truly do love this one. It smells really good once you get it on your skin. It pairs with a lot of things really well too. And I did use the lotion with this one. So like you guys know, I love to pair the creams or body lotions to enhance that scent. And it just is so good. This one actually is a pretty long lasting fragrance mist as well, especially when you pair it with that lotion. But yeah, I don't think this one's available anymore. I believe they're going to bring out the lemon pound cake one here shortly in the next spring collection that drops. But this one I don't think is coming back unless it just comes back as an online exclusive or something like that. But this one is so pretty and girly. I hope you guys pick this one up if you wanted it, because it's just a really, really nice scent to me. So our last thing we're going to talk about, so that was pretty much all week. So if you're interested in what I'm wearing today, go ahead to Instagram and you can see what I'm wearing on Instagram over there. But there's one last thing I want to talk about. So I did pick up this one here, And this is Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. So this is actually a perfume. I got this one on sale from Walgreens and it was $23.99. Usually this is always $29.99, but I was able to find a sale. You guys know I love sales. So I was able to find a sale and actually get this for $23.99, which is a great deal. And it smells so delicious. I've been kind of pairing this one with certain scents this week to kind of get a feel for it. I used it with the Sweet Petal Pound Cake and it paired really, really well with this one. It smelled so good. And then I think I also did pair it with the Sweetheart Cherry on Valentine's Day as well, because I did try to test this like a couple days in a row so I could get kind of a feel for it. So I want to tell you what the fragrance notes in this are first. So the top notes are sparkling bergamot, candied ginger, chocolate marshmallow. The heart of this fragrance, the notes are jasmine petals, coconut milk, and Madagascar vanilla. And the base is cashmere wood, chantilly creme, and sugared musks. So it's a very sweet type fragrance. It's definitely not super potent. Like, I thought that perfumes could be a lot more headache inducing and things like that. So I was kind of staying away from a lot of perfumes, but I think it's mostly florals for me. So like with this, I had no problem whatsoever. But again, there aren't many florals in this. It does say there's jasmine petals, but I don't really get a whole lot of floral at all in this. It's more of like a vanilla that's very creamy and sweet and a little bit sugared. It definitely reminds me kind of a Cotton Candy Clouds from Bath and Body Works. It kind of has that DNA to me. Let me know if you guys think the same, but it's definitely a very fluffy and kind of marshmallowy and sugary sweet type fragrance. It's definitely not heavy on the chocolate at all, but I knew that it wasn't. I was looking for something that is a little bit more, you know, just girly and feminine and sweet and sugary and marshmallowy. And that's pretty much exactly what this is. Longevity wise, I would say it's not the best in longevity because it's just a very light and soft fragrance. Like I put this on today and it's really soft. It's like light and fluffy and sweet, but it's a very soft fragrance. So like not headache inducing whatsoever. It's pretty light, but again, it doesn't last the longest. So this one would definitely be one to pair and layer your fragrances and lotions with. But I've been loving this one, and I think that this one will go with a ton of different combos. So this one will definitely blend with a lot of fragrance mist and other perfumes or other lotions. Yeah, this one is definitely like an easy reach type sweet fragrance. So yeah, I hope that you guys got to try this one as well. If you did, go ahead and let me know what you think of Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. But yeah, this is a new addition to my collection, so I want to kind of give it a more in-depth review. I did like a first impressions on this, but it is so hard to talk about longevity or anything like that during a first impressions type review video. But this one, yeah, it's just a very light and sweet fragrance. Definitely not the longest lasting for sure. You're going to want to apply a good amount of it or take it with you. Yeah, it's very, very light. So I could see going through this quite fast because you'd use probably quite a bit of it. Like some perfumes are very strong and you only have to use a spray or two, whereas this one is pretty light. So I'd be using, you know, quite a few sprays probably with this one. But yeah, definitely a nice perfume. It's a little bit different than I expected, but I don't really know what I was expecting, honestly. You read reviews and all that stuff, but it's really hard to tell until you actually get your nose on it and get to smell it yourself. So yeah, but I definitely recommend this as like a sweet and kind of fluffy, marshmallowy, feminine type fragrance. And yeah, it pairs with so many things that it's just a really great perfume. So I am on the lookout for more like perfumes that are affordable and to add to my collection, and more gourmand type scents or fruity or things like that. So let me know if you know of any really great perfumes down in the comments that are affordable and like easy reach fragrances that smell good, not headache inducing. Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. And that is pretty much it for Fragrance Friday, guys. So definitely remember to go ahead and put your scent of the day down in the comments. Again, if you want to know what I'm wearing today, which is this Friday, you can head over to Instagram, and I usually post my daily scent over there. So I will go ahead and put my handle down here again so you guys can find me over on Instagram. And I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video.